Hey team, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian, core design engineer with Brunswick Bowling, and today we're taking a look at my favorite ball of the year in 2024 for track. If you've been following the channel, then you know that this is getting toward the middle of the series. I'm taking a look at all 7 brands and I'm selecting my ball of the year from each of them. If you haven't already seen it, I made a long form video where I broke all of the releases from all of our brands down into 4 performance categories. From those categories, I picked my bronze, silver, and gold medalist for ball of the year in each of the motion categories that I selected. So take a look at that video, and there's a couple track balls in there as no surprise. So today we're going to take a look at my ball of the year for track, and I can't give an honorable mention to all of them. Track is a pretty small brand. There's 6 releases in this calendar year. Track is certainly a performance brand, so they pride themselves on giving you equipment that is versatile and usable, but also fits the exact location in your bag that you expect it to. They're bringing more technology such as multi-density cores and of course cover stock technology to their brands, and they're on the cutting edge of ball motion almost all of the time. So for what I would consider to be a boutique brand with a smaller lineup, they certainly have a well-rounded lineup. One ball stood out to me as an honorable mention, and it is the Track Cypher. This is a unique one because it's a relatively high RG symmetrical core with a medium differential. Despite that high RG, it's a sanded solid cover stock. So it has good mid-lane security and a hard arcing but not necessarily sharp back-end motion. This one performed really well for our pro players across a wide variety of medium long to medium short PBA patterns and tougher conditions that the pros see, and it does really good at blending out wet dry conditions on both the left and the right if you're on a house shot that has that particular ailment. So for that reason, the Track Cypher is going to get my honorable mention. But there's one ball that stood out to me as Track's ball of the year, and it is the relatively new Criterion. The Criterion combines some new multi-density core technology with, of course, the HK22 cover base, with C, that stands for cohesion, and a sanded format. Of course, the cohesion has really elevated our strong asymmetrical balls by giving them a little more continuation on the back of the lane, and the HK22 cover base is doing a better job of slowing down and responding to friction relative to our older cover bases. So because of that, you've got a ball that is both able to change direction at the back of the lane and continue better than you would expect for an asymmetrical ball. The Criterion has really strong numbers in terms of a core, but surprisingly, this one glides through the front part of the lane a little better than you would expect. This isn't a long and sharp ball by any stretch of the imagination, but it's certainly what I would consider to be a late mid-lane read. That makes it usable on a wider range of more medium conditions for what you would expect for a strong asymmetrical ball. It's not as diggy or as strong in the early mid lane as you would expect a strong asymmetrical ball to be, and it makes up the difference at the back of the lane, giving you a motion that both is better for entry angle through the pins and is better for a wider range of uses across a wider range of patterns than most strong asymmetrical balls. And because of that, this one stands out as my 2024 Track Ball of the Year. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube and Facebook page at Bowling Buckosh. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that button. Feel free to comment down below. Did you get a track ball this year? What's your favorite track ball been? What is your ball of the year from any brand? I'm happy to answer any questions you may have about the Track brand, the current lineup, or how any of these balls fit into your lineup, so feel free to comment down below. Of course, I'm partway through my video series detailing my favorite balls of the year for each of the 7 brands. Make sure you stop back on my Facebook and YouTube page often because I'll be back very soon with my next ball of the year video.